will tell you how busy they are. It's become the default response when you ask anyone how they're doing. It is, pretty obviously, a boast disguised as a complaint. And the stock response is always a kind of congratulation. That's a good problem to have, or better than the opposite. Notice, it isn't typically people pulling back-to-back shifts in the ICU or commuting by bus to 3 minimum wage jobs who tell you how busy they are. It's almost always people whose lamented busyness is purely self-imposed because of work and obligations they've taken on voluntarily. They're busy because of their own anxiety, ambition, or drive. Because they're addicted to business and dread what they may have to face in its absence. Okay, I'm busy. Between school, band, forensics, preparing for the SAT, and trying to have a social life, my schedule is pretty booked. And I would assume that most of you are in the same boat. When we do get a rare moment of free time, any enjoyment we have is replaced within 5 minutes by a sense of guilt that we're not getting something done. We feel obligated to constantly be involved, for if we're putting in work, then our lives could never be meaningless. But in the following essay, author Tim Kreider urges us to get out of the rat race, clear some time in our calendars, and finally, begin to free ourselves from The Busy Trap by Tim Kreider. Almost everyone I know is busy. They feel either anxious or guilty if they are neither working or doing something to promote their work. They schedule in time the way students with 4.0s make sure to sign up for community service because it looks good on college applications. Even children are busy now, scheduled down to the half hour with classes and extracurricular activities. They come home at the end of the day as tired as grown-ups. I, on the other hand, was a member of the latchkey generation and had 3 hours of totally unstructured, largely unsupervised time every afternoon. Time I used to do everything, from surfing the World Book Encyclopedia, to making animated films, to getting together with friends in the woods to chuck dirt clods directly into one another's eyes. Those 3 hours became the model for how I wanted to live the rest of my life. The present hysteria is neither a necessary or inevitable condition. It's something we've chosen, if only by our acquiescence to it. It's not as if any of us wants to live this way, any more than one of us wants to be part of a traffic jam. It's something we collectively force one another to do. Busyness serves as an existential reassurance, a hedge against emptiness. Obviously, your life could not possibly be silly or trivial or meaningless if you are so busy, completely booked, in demand every hour of the day. I can't help but wonder if all this histrionic exhaustion isn't a way of covering up the fact that most of what we do doesn't matter. Like most writers, I feel lousy any day that I don't write. But I also feel that 4 or 5 hours is enough to earn my stay on the planet for one more day. On the best ordinary days of my life, I write in the morning, go for a long bike ride and run errands in the afternoon, and in the evening, I see friends, read, or watch a movie. This, it seems to me, is a sane and pleasant pace for a day. And if you call me up and ask whether I won't maybe blow off work and hang out all day, I'll say, what time? But just in the last few months, I've insidiously started, because of professional obligations, to become busy. For the first time, I had to tell people with a straight face that I was too busy to do this or that thing they wanted me to do. I could see why people like this complaint. It makes you feel important, sought after, and put upon. Except, I hate actually being busy. Every morning, my inbox was full of emails asking me to do things I did not want to do, or presenting me with problems I now had to solve. It got more and more intolerable, until I fled to the undisclosed location in which I now live. Here, I'm largely unmolested by obligations. There is no TV. To check my email, I have to drive to the library. I go a week at a time without seeing anyone I know. I remembered about buttercups, stink bugs, and the stars. I read, and I am finally getting some real writing writing done for the first time in months. It's hard to find anything to say about life without immersing yourself in the world. But it's also just about impossible to figure out what it might be or how best to say it without getting the hell out of it again. Idleness is not just a vice. It's as indispensable to the brain as vitamin D is to the body. And deprived of it, we suffer a mental affliction that's as disfiguring as rickets. The stillness and quiet that idleness brings is a necessary component from standing back from life and seeing it whole, for making unexpected connections and waiting for the wild summer lightning strikes of inspiration. It is, paradoxically, necessary to getting any work done. Idle dreaming is often the essence of what we do, wrote Thomas Pinecon in his Espion's Law. Archimedes, the reef in the bath, Newton's apple, Jekyll and Hyde in the Vincennes ring. History is full of stories of inspirations that come from idle moments and dreams. It almost makes you wonder whether loafers, gold bricks, or no accounts aren't more responsible for some of the world's great ideas, inventions, and masterpieces than the hardworking. The Puritans turned work into a virtue, forgetting that God created it as a punishment. Now, perhaps the world would all slide to ruin if everyone behaved as I did. But I would suggest that an ideal human life lies somewhere between my own defiant indolence and the rest of the world's frenetic hustle. My role is just to be the bad influence, the kid standing outside your classroom window, making faces at you at your desk, urging you to just this once. Make some excuse to get out of there. Come outside and play. My own resolute idleness has been a luxury rather than a virtue. But I did make a conscious decision a long time ago to choose time over money, because I have always understood that the best investment of my limited time on this earth was to spend it with the people I love. I suppose it's possible I'll lie on my deathbed regretting I didn't work harder or say everything I had to say. But I think what I'll really wish is that I could have one more cup of coffee with Chris, another long talk with Megan, one good, hard last laugh with Boyd. Life is too short to be busy.